Hello there. The brush tonight is my Plisson Maison du Barbier, or House of the Barber synthetic. I'm going to set this in the scuttle just to warm up a little bit. I have a couple days growth, something like that. The soap tonight is Leia. It's a Leia shave stick. So we're going to go ahead and wet the face. And I don't remember what I was trying to say. So I have a new camera that I'm trying out, and it's a bit different from what I normally use. The camera that I normally use is small enough that I can see in the mirror and see the shave. This is a DSLR, and I cannot. So it's going to take a bit to work. I'm going to back up because I don't want this all over the lens. You know me, I have a tendency to get the lather flowing pretty good, and this is my DSLR that I do photography with. And I don't want my lens to get soap all over it, so I'm going to back up, but that looks pretty darn good to me. Let's dry off our hands. And I want to talk tonight about the razor that I'm using. Let me shouldn't have dried off my hands because I really don't. I really wasn't done getting my hands wet. What I'm going to have to do is rig up a mirror off to this side that kind of reflects so that I can see what's going on. But I want to talk about the razor that we're using tonight. This is my Weight & Butcher 7/8 near Wedge in horn scales. This is a heavy razor. On my cheap kitchen scales, this says it is around 90 grams weight. So let's go ahead and start shaving. And I want to talk about that because when you use a razor like this, there's a little bit of a difference in the way you shave with one of these, because you always get the advice when you first start out. People say, and whether we're talking about DE, SE, straight razor, shavette, doesn't really matter. We get the advice weight of the razor only, or no pressure. And that's good advice for the average razor. But keep in mind, this razor weighs 90 grams. I have not weighed my other razors. But I would bet you every dime I have in my wallet right now that they weigh at least half of that, if not even less. And if you put a razor like this that weighs what this one weighs on your face, and you don't pay attention, let me dry my hands again, and consciously hold that razor off of your face, use the lightest, the absolute lightest touch that you can get away with, you'll be sorry. It doesn't matter how sharp the blade is. If you use this razor without doing that, and you let the weight of this thing lay on your face, you'll have a really bad shave. It'll almost seem like the razor is dull, that it's not properly honed. You're going to get irritation. It's going to feel like the razor's tugging and pulling, all kinds of stuff, simply because this razor weighs so much that it's almost like you used a lot of pressure. So if you run across a larger razor like that, a heavier razor, keep that in mind. Alright, we're gonna close off the shave with some Pinard Clubman. Love this stuff. Lovely. That's been the shave. Thanks for watching. I may or may not continue to use this camera. It depends on what the footage looks like when I look it over, and more importantly, how well I can negotiate the shave without actually being able to see myself shaving. So, appreciate you watching, and I'll talk to you later.